Back. Anybody heard of us? Americans for Legal Immigration Political Action Committee. We're a national group. I happen to live here in Raleigh, and I appreciate the invitation. I don't have a lot of time this evening, so I want to talk. Also let you know that in my younger and not just less informed, but shall we say misinformed days, I was actually briefly paid employees for Congressman Brad Miller, now Senator Kay Hagan. I know their ranks. I've worked as a political consultant for years before 5 years ago when I found out that it didn't really matter who you elected to Congress, what they went up there and debated, or what they had voted into law, because the executive branches under Bush and now Obama, as I refer to as Bush Obama, they're making it up as they go along. They're deciding which laws they will or will not enforce. And usually legislation that comes along, like some of this health care bill and some of the amnesty bill to follow, is simply the Congress being asked to reluctantly rubber stamp what's already been done. Does anybody else get this feeling in the country? You see this pattern? So, they don't want to be here when they don't have control of this. They will not be here if they don't have control of these cameras. They will not be here if they don't control the situation. That used to be my job, putting together events where everything was scripted and everything was controlled. And I tell you, I know there's some different groups organizing people at these town hall meetings, but the truth of the matter is, they're afraid to come out and meet with the public right now. And for damn good reason. Because it goes beyond this health care bill. This health care bill is the beginning, the tip of the iceberg. One thing, it's a radical approach. They're talking about overhauling the whole thing. The car's got some trouble running, and they're going to strip out the whole engine, the upholstery, and the paint off of it. Okay? They want to do a radical transformation. And it's like your doctor saying, well, you got a couple problems, and we're just going to go fix them all at once and do a lot of cosmetic surgery on top of that, tumor removal. And what they've done, what King Obama has done, the prince, now the king, what he's done is he has confused his stardom and his deification in the press with support for this government, because right now, very few people trust our government at all. That's why his numbers are going like this. There's no change with Bush Obama. There's no major change in the war. There's no major change in trying to borrow and spend your way out of a problem created by borrowing and spending, and they've got the same immigration plans. Republican or Democrat, at certain levels, it's the same thing, Pepsi or Coke. We are dealing with monopolies. We are dealing with aristocracy. And it's not just American monopolies, it's global monopolies. People do not trust the government at this time. And you'd expect something like that to come from a militia meeting like this, right? And of course, since I do have any problems or questions about the president whatsoever, that automatically qualifies me for free membership in the KKK. Because if you disagree with this president, you're automatically hit with the race card before your mouth is even finished. You don't have any rational reasons whatsoever to be upset with this president. His health care plan, it's talking about 47 million uninsured people in the country. Well, we know that those numbers that the White House keeps using to push this bill includes 10 to 22 million illegal aliens. So they must mean that. And we can talk about the specifics of H.R. 3200 if you want to, and I know that some of you have done, many of you have probably done the work Congress should have. You've actually read it. Let's give yourself a big hand. You're better than Congress. You read the bill. Whether illegal aliens are mentioned or not in this bill is not relevant in the sense that they're about to, as soon as they're back from break, Senator Schumer is filing the amnesty bill. They will be covered by anything that's being passed now if Obama succeeds, and not just Obama, but Obama and the current rulers, our current rulers, turn 15 million plus illegal aliens into predominantly Democratic voters. If they do that, then they can then take from you whatever they want from you. Your current griping and groaning and concerns and fears about whatever they're going to do to you with this or do to you next are nothing, because they'll have 15 million you behold embolden voters with their families on the way from predominantly third world countries. They'll control the city councils, they'll control the county commission, they'll control the state, they'll control the federal government. And if you open your mouth, their watchdogs will come out and call you such vicious names that you'll be in jeopardy of physical harm. That's where we're going.
That's right.
But not on my watch. Because we beat them in 2006 and we beat them in 2007, and I can tell from the mood of the public, we're about to beat them again. We're going to beat them. We're going to beat them. I want to see Obama's numbers down where the Congress is. The congressional approval ratings are 13 or 14%. And that's where President Obama, if you can hear this message, that's where you're going. That's where you're going. You are not a man of the people. You are not a man of the people. And people are figuring that out about you, dude. Now, it's good to see Ben Franklin here. One other thing about the health care bill, look at what's not in it. They want to control costs, but where's the tort reform? Is there anything that's going to make an attorney angry? No. There's no mention of keeping illegal aliens out of the system for non-emergency medical care. And when you break into somebody's house, when you break into somebody's country, and you take something that's not yours, that's called stealing. It's even in the 10 Commandments. It's in the 10 Commandments. Our entire law code is built around it. Don't steal. We know what they are doing, and we know that you are going to pay the price. And the people of California and border states have already started paying the price because we've got so many hospitals that have either closed down their emergency rooms, or are in practical bankruptcy. They've already slipped $2 billion down to some border hospitals without you even knowing about it to prop them up. Because America, we have enough poor people in this country as it is. We cannot handle the indigent populations of Mexico and millions upon millions of illegal aliens, and it's not going to stop until enough Americans hear what we're saying and stand up and say, no, you can't. Let's say that together. Obama, no, you can't. No, you can't. Amnesty, no, you can't. This health care bill, no, you can't. Thank you very much.